Assalamu alaikum friends, welcome to another video of a preacher in a church who remained a preacher for 2 decades and now then she accepted Islam. Watch the video and after that we will talk about the video.
A former female priest who spent more than 2 decades in the Episcopal Church is now speaking out after being defrocked because she embraced another faith. Today, Ann Holmes Redding calls herself both a Christian and a Muslim. But her move to Islam came at a very high price. Dan Harris reports on this woman's test of faith.
Ann Holmes Redding was an Episcopal priest for 25 years until a radical test of faith. Several years ago, while she was mourning the death of her mother, she was trying out an Islamic meditation technique that she learned in an interfaith class. And that, she says, is when it happened.
It came with such clarity and such power that I could understand it as nothing else but an invitation from God.
In fact, she says it was Jesus himself who led her to Islam.
You think Jesus led you to become a Muslim?
Yes. Yes.
You're laughing.
Because I know it doesn't make sense to people.
Now, Redding not only prays in church, but she also prays 5 times a day to Allah.
In Islam, Jesus is viewed as a prophet,
Yes.
not as the Son of God.
Yes, you're right.
So yours is a radical rethink of the Christian scriptures, a rethink that a lot of people would call heretical.
Yes, and do. Loudly.
This spring, the Episcopal Church revoked Redding's right to be a priest.
Being defrocked, I would imagine, was a pretty traumatic experience.
Yes. That's an understatement. To imagine not being involved intimately in the lives of believing people, helping them understand their relationship and calling, baptizing babies.
It's a big loss.
It's a huge loss.
Redding admits she still struggles to explain her transformation even to herself.
I am the one who's going to have to answer for this. I'm the one who's going to have to answer for what I've done with my life.
And do you feel confident about that moment?
It's in the best of hands.
Dan Harris, ABC News, New York.
Welcome back friends, I hope you enjoyed the video till the last minute. Actually if you watch the video, so there is talking about the woman that she was a preacher, meaning that she was a father in a church for 2 decades where she were preaching the Christianity among the people, because whenever someone preaches Christianity, obviously they use or he used church for his preaching. Then she embraced Islam, that when his mother was died, so she wanna test the faith of Islam. Then she revealed that she accepted Islam, that Jesus himself guided him to accept the Islam. So let me clear you one thing, that accepting Islam by someone, if say that Jesus himself guided him to accept the Islam, so we can say yes, if you read the Holy Quran or if you read some miracle, so then you can say that Jesus himself tried to embrace Islam, to accept Islam. Otherwise, if you say that Jesus himself say, or Jesus himself guide you that you should accept Islam as Jesus is God or Jesus is a son of God, then it's totally prohibited. We cannot believe on that. If you are completely talking about on the basic of the teaching of Islam or on the teaching of Islam Hadith, then it's okay. If you, for example, if you want to accept the Islam and for that purpose you read the Holy Quran and then you read the Hadith of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and then you accept the Islam, then it's okay. But if you say that Jesus himself and Jesus has the power of superiority and he is the son of God or he is a God or he is 1/3 of God, so then it's not okay. Then later on the video it showed that the girl offered in the prayer 5 times a day, and then she said that yes, it's a big loss for me that I have been survived here without the correct religion. So here it's proved that Islam is the correct religion, and how beautiful Islam is that whenever someone listen one words, two words, or three words of the Holy Quran from the core of his heart, then automatically he will love Islam. He or she will love the Islam to accept the Islam. So there are majority of Christians who are unaware of that fact that Jesus is not a God or neither he is a son of God. He is just like a human being as we have. We have needs of our daily life and we have some difficulties of our daily life. The same condition apply on Jesus. But the fact is that these Christian people are not taking interest by reading the Holy Quran. Believe me, if once they read the Holy Quran, so they will automatically accept the Islam. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like the video, subscribe the channel and share it with your friends.